Om Shanti. Good morning and good morning. Baba's Murli, today is the 11th of September 2023. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, the play is now coming to an end. And you have to return home. Therefore, continue to forget the costumes of your bodies. Consider yourselves to be bodiless souls. Consider yourselves to be bodiless souls. Question: which wonderful game only takes place under confluence age and not in any other age? Answer: that of divorcing. Rama divorces you from Ravan. Ravan then divorces you from Rama. This is a very wonderful game. By forgetting the Father, you are shot by Maya. This is why the Father gives you the teachings. What teachings he gives us? Children, stabilize in the religion of the Son. Continue to forget your body and all bodily religions. Continue to make a lot of effort to have remembrance. Become soul conscious. Become soul conscious. And the song? The reign of knowledge is in those who are with the Beloved. Om Shanti. You sweetest children heard the song number-wise, according to your efforts. It is said to be number-wise in every situation, because this is a college or university. Together with that, it is a true satsang, the company of the truth. Only the one is called the truth. He only comes here once. At this time, you truly say that you are in the company of the truth. Only you Brahmins personally sit in front of the truth, who is called the ocean of knowledge. It is sung, the reign of knowledge is on those who are with the Beloved. The Father is called the Beloved. The reign of knowledge comes from the Beloved, who is in front of you children. You children know that the ocean of knowledge, the purifier, is now truly personally in front of you. We are becoming pure from impure, flowers from thorns. When we have become flowers, our bodies will not remain. Buds also open gradually. They don't open instantly. They open gradually and become complete flowers. Now, no one has yet become a complete flower. That would be the karmati stage. Only at the end will you become soul conscious. All of you now continuing to make effort. The Father is the Alokik Father. These two are the Alokik Mother and Father of the conference age, of course, referring to Mama and Baba. Back to the Murli. Some are thorns and others are buds. It takes time for buds to open. All of you are number-wise buds who are to become flowers. Some are in full bloom and some have only half opened. One day they will definitely open up completely. This is a garden. You know that you have become buds from thorns and are becoming flowers. You are now making effort. Some buds just die. Some bloom a little and then die. There are very strong storms of Maya. Even when centers open, some are finished quickly. They fall. Maya is very powerful. This is a tug of war between Rama and Ravan. It is said, Rama, Rama. It isn't the Rama of the Silver Age that they remember. They say Rama, Rama for God. Ravan is compared against Rama. Ravan is compared against Rama. Rama is the father, and Ravan is, who is Ravan? What is saying? Ravan is Maya, the enemy. Maya too is very powerful. This is a game of divorcing one another. Rama makes you renounce Maya, Ravan. Maya then makes you renounce the father, Rama. The father says, make your intellects renounce your bodies and all your bodily relations. Renounce all bodily religions. Forget I am so and so and I belong to this religion, and stabilize yourselves in the religion of the Son. Renounce all bodily religions and consider yourselves to be alone. You are made to renounce everything of this world. Become bodiless. Become bodiless. Belong to me and remember me. When you forget the Father, you are shot by Maya. Continue to make a lot of effort to remember the Father. Maya is also very powerful. After you belong to the Father, Maya makes you renounce everything and takes you away from the Father. No one should divorce the Father. For half the cycle, you have been remembering me. Only you are complete devotees. You are the ones who started devotion. The Father comes and makes you renounce Maya. He says, consider yourselves to be souls. He says, consider yourselves to be souls. Continue to forget those costumes, those bodies. That's all. We now have to return home. There are actors in those plays too. They too are aware that in just 5 to 10 minutes, their play will come to an end and that they will then return home. This is in their intellects when the play is about to end, not at the beginning. You also understand that your 84 births have now come to an end. How much time now remains? You ask. When will we go to heaven or the land of happiness? However, the Father says, this is said to be an invaluable life. You're doing very important service by following Srimad. Only you Pandavas follow Srimad. These things are not mentioned in the Gita, etc. This Baba has studied many scriptures and adopted many gurus. You know the activities of all the actors. It is later that they sit and write the scriptures. What do they know? This play is predestined in the drama. The Gita and the Bhagavad will repeat at their own time. The Gita is the mother and father. The Gita is said to be the mother. No other religious books would be called a mother. This is called the Mother Gita. Acha, who created it? First of all, a husband adopts a wife. When a man gets married, he says, this is my wife. So he is a creator. Then, when they have children, he says, these are my children. The children would say, this is our father. You are the mouth-born creation of Baba. You say, Baba, we belong to you. For so long we have continued to follow Maya's directions, and we will now follow your directions. Maya doesn't give you directions in words. Maya just makes you act in that way. The Father sits here and explains to you in words. All of you are residents of Bharat. You know that your Bharat was the crown. There are now neither the crowns, neither the Holy One, nor the Unholy One. It is said, Her Holiness, His Holiness. This is said to both men and women. His Holiness is said to sannyasis. However, that is not a family path. On a family path, both husband and wife remain pure. In the Golden Age, both are pure anyway, and that is called completely pure. Both the souls and their bodies remain pure. Here, in the impure world, neither can be pure. Neither the soul nor the body can be pure in this impure world. Back to the Murli. So, you're now personally listening to the Father, and this is called the rain of knowledge. That is the rain of poison, and this is the rain of the nectar of knowledge. It is sung, why should we renounce nectar and drink poison? You're now receiving the nectar of knowledge. On the path of devotion, they simply continue to sing this. You're now receiving the nectar of knowledge in a practical way. It is because of this that there is the name Amritsar, that is the lake of nectar. However, there are many such lakes. There is also the Mansover lake. That is not a lake of human beings. This one is the lake of the nectar of knowledge. And he is also called the Mansover of knowledge. There is also the ocean of knowledge. Some are rivers, some are canals, and some are little ponds. It is number one. You children understand that the Father explained in the previous cycle, and that he is now also explaining once again. You have the faith. What faith do we have? You have the faith that you are studying Raja Yoga from Baba, through which you became the masters of heaven in the previous cycle too. The subjects too would say that they are masters. The people of Bharat say that their Bharat was the highest of all. Our Bharat is now the lowest of all. Our Bharat used to be very elevated, but our Bharat has now become very degraded. This would not be said of any other land. Those of all religions know that Bharat is an ancient land and that they didn't exist at that time. In the golden age, there would definitely be just the people of Bharat. It is remembered that 5,000 years before Christ, there was just Bharat and no other religion. There was new Bharat in the new world. Bharat is now old. Bharat was heaven. But this doesn't sit in anyone's intellect fully. This is something that is very easy to understand. The Father is explaining to you. You perform this task in a practical way. You become the true Vyas, number-wise, according to your efforts. You have to relate the true Gita. You don't have to be told any, you don't have to hold any religious books in your hands. You're Rupan Basan. You souls are listening to the knowledge of the Gita from the Father. You have just the one Father in your intellects. You don't have any other gurus or sages or holy men in your intellects. You would say that you listen to the ocean of knowledge, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is also called Sat Shri Akal. These words are so sweet. Akali people, that is the Sikh people, say very loudly, Sat Shri Akal. Here, you children perform the dance of knowledge. This is why it is said, those who have the truth dance in happiness. Later, they will go there and dance in happiness. Mira used to dance in trance, but she was performing devotion. You do not perform devotion. The Father, the bestower of divine vision himself, is teaching you. Many children continue to have visions, and so people think this is a magic. Children continue to wander around in trance. whilst studying. That is just a game for you. That is not a subject. There are no marks in that, no marks in going into trance. No purification takes place actually in going into trance. So Baba is saying it's just a game. That is not a subject. There are no marks in that. There are no marks for playing games. Here, too. Those who continue to play games don't receive marks in knowledge. Those are games. They are called subtle games. Others are gross games, whereas those are subtle games. Those who perform dance, etc., don't receive marks. This is why Baba says, this knowledge is better than trance. It is elevated. In trance, there is just a vision of the aim and objective. This is Raja Yoga. You have your aim and objective in your intellect. They see with their eyes that they will become so and so. Here, this is your future aim and objective. You have to become prince and princesses. You then become emperors and empresses. What would someone who sits in a college without an aim and objective be called? No other spiritual gatherings in Bharat have an aim and objective. This can be called a university and also a school. A spiritual gathering, satsang, can never be called a school. You children know that you are studying. Where are we studying? And with whom are we studying? So back to the Murli. You children know that you are studying at this Godfatherly University of the Purified. You're making the whole universe into pure heaven. You're making this universe into heaven for yourselves. Those who make it like that will then rule there. It isn't that everyone will become a master of heaven. Those who have become complete residents of hell, who have performed devotion from the Copper Age, are the ones who will become the residents of heaven. All other human beings will be crushed like mustard seeds and destroyed, and those souls will return home to the Father. Such a big destruction has to take place. There are now so many people. How many are they going to sit and count? No one can count this accurately. There are also many human beings in the world. All of them will be destroyed. The example of the banyan tree has been shown to you, children. This is a very, Baba says, there is a very big tree in Calcutta, banyan tree in Calcutta. Back to the Murli. It has no foundation, but the rest of the tree is standing. The deity religion exists now, but its name has disappeared. You wouldn't say that it has no foundation. There would be at least some name or trace of it, even if it is decayed. Disappeared means that only a little of it remains. There are its images. Lakshmi and Narayan used to rule in Bharat. This is very easy, but Maya Ravan has locked their intellects. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the intellect of the wise. Human beings have intellects, but they are locked. They have become those with stone intellects. Baba is now once again making you into those with divine intellects. He is making souls this. An intellect is in each soul. It is said, you have a stone intellect, you have a buffalo intellect. It is the same here. Whatever you explain, they don't understand. They don't follow Srimad. Srimad always says, children, become the sticks for the blind. You have to listen to this and then relate it to others. This is why you have to travel far to serve others. You mustn't just sit down in one place. You are now studying knowledge and yoga. Here, you're personally sitting in front of Shiva. You are studying Raja Yoga in order to claim your inheritance. You've come here. Why have we come here? We're saying you've come here to claim the kingdom of the land of Vishnu. The rosary of victory of Vishnu will be created. You have now understood the secrets of the drama very clearly. You know that there truly was the deity sovereignty, that there were the king and the queen at the beginning of the Golden Age. Now, at the end of the Iron Age, no one can be called a king or queen. However, when someone helps the government, he receives the title of Maharaja. That government used to give titles such as Rai, Sahib, Rai, Bahadur, etc. You are now receiving great titles in a practical way. What are those great titles? Back to the Murli, Baba says, you will become Her Holiness, His Holiness, Emperor and Empress. You will have double crowns. First, there is the Holy Kingdom, and then unholy kingdoms. Now, it is unholy. There is no kingdom. It is the rule of the people by the people. This, Baba says, the drama has to be understood. Acha, okay. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdad. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say, Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana points to practice for today, first book. Bathe daily in the Mansover lake of the nectar of knowledge, and make both the soul and body pure. Renounce following the dictates of Maya and follow the directions of the Father. Second point. This is the invaluable time of the confluence age. It is at this time that you follow Srimad and do service. Become the true Vyas. Listen to the true Gita and related to others. Become Rup and Basan. Baba's blessing for today. May you be truly merciful and save yourself and everyone else from the many types of fire. Baba explains the blessing. Today, human beings are burning in many types of fire, many types of sorrow, worries, problems, and different types of injuries. These fires give the experience of burning alive. However, you have come away from such a life and are leading an elevated life. You are sitting on the shores of the cool ocean. You are merged in the attainment of supersensuous joy and peace. So, be merciful and save other souls too from the many types of fire. Create places of knowledge in every street and show everyone their destination. And the slogan for today: those who have true love for the One Father find it very easy to become bodiless. Those who have true love for the One Father find it very easy to become bodiless. Om Shanti. So Baba is giving us such nectar to drink. He wants us to become bodiless. He wants us to remember Him. He wants us to become pure. So let's imbibe what Baba is saying and do have a very powerful day in Baba's sweet remembrance.